Here we are again.
Again, in the wonderful yard.
In the wonderful yard. We haven't got a recovery again. Well, there's still a day or two before we release this. And I still haven't fixed this Bronco. But we decided on this video we'd do a will it start video in our own yard. So this is a Jeep that me and you had a big part of it too.
Yeah.
Built 8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah, built right before the love, didn't we?
Yeah, and it's been sitting in this exact spot for 5-ish years.
Yep.
I think, and it's one of the first mud boggers I built. It is a 1979 Jeep Wagoneer. It was an original 360 automatic full-time four-wheel drive. It's still got the full-time four-wheel drive front end. The lift in the front is, I just swapped the leaf springs from the bottom to the top and got some longer shocks. It's just a Dana 44. The old Mud Kings that still hold air. 3 of the 4 of them still hold air, and they're just dry out as long. Some of the best mud tires I've ever seen.
Yep.
Same with.
I've seen them stuck once.
Yeah, only ever got them stuck once. Same with the rear. It's a Dana 44. It's got 6-inch Chevy blocks in there. It's the offset rear diff. But where the kind of neat thing is, you want to open the hood, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there. Oh, she looks yucky in there. Oh, I should have washed it first. No. Wild Man Wiley's helping us today too. He's the only one with half a brain. Oh, you can't see him. He's invisible. This is a Chevy Big Block 454 with some kind of cam in it. It's got an little Brock intake. It's got I think right before I parked it, I put a 850 double pumper, Holley double pumper on it. Headers, HEI, Pertronics inside the HEI. I think it's got a 4,500 RPM. It's got the original Jeep radiator in it still with some Dodge Stratus fans or something. Oh yeah, they still say Mopar on them right there. You know, just something we built with spare parts and pieces. It used to be a pretty good running machine. It should still be a pretty good. Well, the reason we park this is because something started popping out of the driver's side header, and I never did figure out what that was. I don't know if I over revved it and I bent a push rod or hurt something. And these axles have 307 gears in them, so this thing is, even though this motor probably makes close to 400 horse, it's still not real powerful because of the gears. So we're probably just gonna try and get it running before the mud bog, just so we can run it. And then if we have time after that, sometime this summer, you know, and all of our spare time that we never have.
All the spare time.
We've got a 3/4 ton Chevy over there with 410 gears. Now that'll make this front end like a total of 6 inches wider, I believe, 3 inches on either side. And we'll change it to 8 lug, but it'll have 410s at least. Now I'll give you a little sneak peek down under here, what we did. I haven't even been under here in years. So it's got a turbo 350 that I snaked out of a buddy's rig. Just open headers, obviously. There's another shot of that front end. Homemade transfer case, skid plate, tranny mount, whatever, to a 208 with a slip yoke that runs back to that off-centered rear end. Now, that's at a bad angle. I always used to blow that U-joint out all the time. I think I probably put 5 or 6 of them in there. But yeah, she's still got even mud all caked up everywhere. That's lovely. Homemade driveline loop.
Dad, why she got mud all over here?
And then, yeah, there's everything up there. Pretty much bone stock, except for it's got big block, a turbo 350 and a 208 in it. Oh, and I think I put a body lift in this thing too, because I can. It's got 35s on it now, but I can clear 38s. I ran 38s on it, and I think it's become a bit of a. Yeah, it's a bit of a storage house. But gosh, look at how far them doors open. 90 degrees all the way. The battery's still sitting in the back seat, as well as a whole box of hubcaps apparently. There's a steering wheel up there. The seats look like they're starting to fall through the floor. Oh, that's right, I had to put Chevy seat belts in here. Underneath that flat back there, that's where the fuel cell is. Watch out for the fancy bucket of colorful stuff. There's the fuel cell. I tucked it up under the floor and just cut a hole through the floor. There's a big old bag of zip ties. That's pretty cool. Score. And over here, I believe that's off of a 74 LTD off one of my derby cars. There's the one tire that goes flat. Let's see here. Oh, lordy. Got the old Sun Pro Tac. Super Pro Tac, I guess. Man, she is filthy in here. I rigged it up so the original shifter still shifts. It has the original CB and the radio. And so when you turn it to CB, you're supposed to be able to reach into the dash here. Yeah, here it is. Reach into the glove box and you got your mic. It's even got the little AMC on it.
Oh, yeah, the CB.
Yeah, the CB radio. This is the choke cable, if I remember right, which I don't think's hooked up anymore after that double pumper.
Nope, not hooked up.
Fan controls. A sweet clock. Sterling's breaking things over here.
Breaking everything.
This used to have AC down here, but we removed that. It's got the nuclear war ignition. Battery's unhooked. Here's your heater controls over on this side.
Did you show them how to make sure you don't put a key in it?
Oh yeah, that's the ignition delete. It was good. There's the floor. It's pretty nice. There's a fire extinguisher. There's the glove box just hanging out. Oh, I see a tire gauge though. That's pretty cool. Those people, they sell everything for these things. Ammo can, center console. Man, this thing was pretty fly back in the day.
Yeah, man. We even got some sweet trim.
Yeah, we have to put that back on, shine her up for the car show. But, alright, we already have some jumper packs and stuff out here, so we're gonna see if it's got fuel and hook up battery and
put a fire in her.
Build a fire in her. Minutes videos. Alright, well I checked the gas. It's got like half a tank of some kind of liquid in there, so that's good. Oh shoot.
Sorry, man,
She says she's overfull and she looks clean too.
Does it taste clean?
Oh, it's good, yeah.
It's time.
Looks like the fuel filter's fairly dry right now. I think this one's still a mechanical pump.
Check the old Bruce Jenner for
There's still some juice on the blood stick. And you just hooked
a couple jumper packs up.
That's bone dry, but we don't need that right now.
You don't need that.
Brakes look like they've been leaking too, but we just won't touch the pedal. So I'm gonna crank on her a little bit. You wanna yell at me if it gets fuel?
Yep. Getting fuel.
Alright, just built oil pressure.
Okay, it looked like we were getting some fuel. Not a whole terrible lot, but we're getting some.
Okay. What's that funky noise?
We are no longer getting fuel. I think we're just sucking all the goodies out of the filter.
Alright, well let's fill a float bowl. Let's fill a float bowl.
Fill float bowl. Got the old little squeezer jug here. I won't tell you what.
The whole hull thread. Why doesn't the whole hull thread just come out? That's fine.
At least you know how tight it's got to be.
Oh yeah, the cobwebs. Those are good for it. So this was actually the guy I got it from was running on a what do you call that? NRHA drag car. It was like a junior dragger or something like that. So that's why the choke and everything's all been deleted on.
Because it's a race car.
Because it's a race car.
And it does race car things. Oh, we're going double.
Just gotta say thanks, Sam. This came from Sam and Tana.
Yes, thank you.
For a carburetor that doesn't work.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure it works fine. I'm just gonna spill all the gas everywhere else. We'll put a little bit in there. She's gonna fire right off now. She's gonna be happy. That's non-ethanol.
Non-ethanol. Make sure you folks plug your ears.
Pumping any fuel yet?
Well, not yet.
Yeah. These darn big blocks are so thirsty. Not the good thirsty.
Yeah.
Just the regular thirsty.
So it's like a...
But she fired right up. That means we got good spark. How do I do this without making the catastrophically huge mess? Nope, not like that. That's for sure.
I think it involves some black magic.
They need to put bigger vent tubes on carburetors. Or make a funnel that's like $2 that I can buy. That's fine. That thing looks bone dry. Good buddy.
Yeah, I think she sucked all the juices out of there.
Well, the carburetor did? Or the what? What sucked juices out of
Oh,
it?
you can see it.
Look out, it's a bad step.
Yeah. Stupid rim. We're sucking fuel now. Oh, I tell you what. Ah, rid of my toe, son of a biscuit. Ah, little piggy down.
We got a
Oh God, we got a leak.
leak. Or,
I don't know if it's a leak or the hose.
Well, I got this other chunk of hose right here.
Do you? Well,
Right
maybe.
here.
And it's installed.
Well, as I make Sterling do all the dirty work here, she sounded pretty good. The 5 seconds she ran, she fired right up. Didn't sound missy, but we didn't really get it down to an idle either. But you gotta get it kind of warm without having a choke and what have you, you know, this stuff. But maybe we'll get the pressure washer on it one of these days and clean it up, because believe it or not, what's it they say? The chrome will get you home. She's even got a chrome timing cover down in there.
That's how you know someone's been in there.
I mean, she is fast.
Yeah, you better watch out.
That fuel filter even looks brand new.
I think it is. I think
There
you
you
put
go.
it on when you put the old...
Somebody cared.
Somebody cared.
So
That's handy.
Sterling's gonna fix this, and then we're gonna go pop some wheelies.
I hope so.
Vanderbilt certainly steps up and provides for this community in so many ways.
I feel like they share the mission of the school and the mission of the town, that we care for people, we love people, and we'll make sure you're taken care of.
We are a larger business in a small community. We have an obligation to serve in a greater capacity than just to provide a service.
Well, after more than one, we had to replace that one, and then this one over here. That was it. All this was gas soaked. This line from here to the pump down there was leaking rather horrendously. We only lost probably a gallon of 91 non-ethanol.
It's just dinosaurs' hopes and dreams.
So she should pump. She should sell cells by the seashore. She should start now, hopefully.
Beaver.
Oh, just garbage truck.
Put your earplugs on. guess race cars weren't made to idle.
Yeah, she's still cold yet. She's got oil pressure. Not a lot, but a little. She's got 40 pounds.
Oh, shoot.
The tack doesn't seem to work. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe that wire's just loose or something.
Could be. And
it didn't really look like it was charging, but those battery boxes, those jumper packs might be making a false read or something. Is this smoke anything important? Just burning crap off the header? Yeah, this is burning crap off the header. Probably just gas, it's fine.
Just gas, you don't worry about that.
Heck yeah. So we're gonna have to try and move this tow truck. Somebody wants to come buy this tow truck off me? I'd be lovely. It's got a 413 in it. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want a Dodge tow truck with a 413 in it?
Came out of a motorhome.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit of buttoning up, like the parts that are in the back, you know.
Radiator. Yeah, air cleaner, rad hoses.
But it's just nothing but in my way. I was told everything works. Anyways, oh, you want a little update on the S10? I'm sorry, that's blasphemy.
That is terrible. It is a love. How dare you? Yeah. Love.
There's the love. Look, it's got a Dana 44 front engine.
That's 3-linked.
It's mostly, yeah, it's 3-linked, I guess. And it still needs the coilovers. We're missing the coil
yeah,
brackets.
They're gonna go. Monday should have those.
And we gotta throw brakes on it and a tie rod.
But you got new pads, calipers.
And what's the other thing we're missing? Oh, the driveline. Yeah, he just painted the driveline.
Yeah, paint the driveline. You know, you gotta make your stuff look kind of nice sometimes, even though it's probably the worst paint job. Ignore the runs. I'm only painting this part of it because you won't see the other part.
Saving on paint?
Yep. And that way, like, my bed gets a nice new coat.
So, next step's putting that guy in the back end.
Yep, she's going to go right in the rear. Should be, what, about 6 inches wider than this rear end. Front end's going to be a whole lot wider.
Yeah. So there's a little update on the love.
Well, that's that.
Here's the game plan. We got this sweet little Ranger from whoever these people are. We put a ball hitch on it. We got a push bumper here, and we got to move this, hopefully not into the black Chevy, over there, so we can get this maybe out through here, whew, into the driveway closer to the shop. So I'm gonna make Sterling film and maybe drive. You want to do both? Yeah, you can do both. You'll be fine. And we're gonna throw the old Ranger Danger in 4-low. She's got some dents in her. Check this guy out. She's got one here. This one's kind of hard to see here, but if you look right here, she's got one there. It's fine. It's all good.
Look, I get to try and fit in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, the seat's not even bolted down. Oh gosh. This is not good. Oh God. I don't know if that's really the clutch. Oh boy. Come on, yeah. Hey man, I hope you got AAA.
She apparently doesn't want to roll that bad.
No, she's pretty heavy.
Well, it doesn't help that you're like inches into the ground. Let me try and pull you forward a little bit. If I take you forward a little bit, I think we can either straighten you back out or just take you out and around or something.
Whatever you want to do.
That's right, whatever I want to do.
This thing's got no brakes.
Yeah, the master cylinder's sitting in the passenger side seat.
Oh, there we go. We're cooking with oil now, boys and gals. That's where this thing's got a steering wheel made for a semi. go. Well, that's that, folks. Put her in gear, get out of this something gone dead trap here. I'll tell you what. Oh, that's looking nice. It's a nice green door. All the room in there for a bigger boy. Good driving, James.
Fancy seeing you here.
It's like there's a window. Let's check this out. Every time you get in, you always hit your head.
We didn't even kill anybody. I don't even think we heard it.
I don't think we heard it one bit.
And now it's parked over here where it's out of sight, out of mind forever.
Gonna live until somebody comes and buys it.
Or we get a wild hair and fix it. That happens.
Yeah, that does happen. This thing has started to become the mini work truck. Tire back there, man. She got a little flat.
Alright, we got a little bit of wind in the tire and then the compressor ran out of gas. I'm gonna check the brake fluid.
Probably a good idea.
We got some in one of them. Oh, there's still some back there.
Tiny little bit.
It's good enough for me.
It's alive! What, new daily driver, huh?
Heck yeah.
Oh, it does idle. Just a little.
I forgot about that. It doesn't seem to be getting any better. It's to get all this dirt out.
That's the dirt hole.
Not too bad for sitting for like 5 years and just firing it up.
I forgot about the exhaust tubes in the cab.
Right, I don't know what you're talking about. Power steering is running out in a rapid hurry.
Now she's ready for a prom makeover. Just ignore that.
Don't worry about it. And the oil pressure's already dived down to about 10. Fans still work.
Fans work, that's a plus. For the audience.
Hold my
Chisel's not coming!
Oh no.
Chisel isn't coming to Rendezvous! Or any mud bugs!
Was he sick or something?
He says he's not. He says, due to some life choices, I will not be making mud bugs this year. Chisel!
Who am I supposed to bet against?
Who?
Who's taking home the belt? I guess I am.
Who's buying my dinner?
Yeah.
Alright, I think that's a wrap. Yellow Jeep runs and drives and does the things it's supposed to.
Makes loud noises!
Apparently it might be burning a little bit of oil, but the rings just need to reseat, right? They've been sitting a while. So, we got lots of stuff like that around this yard. That's half built, half finished, other cool things that you haven't seen. I don't know if you've seen this. This is a Chevy 3+3 with a Cummins in it. It's Sterling's. He's been driving it forever and ever. And if you guys want rundowns on things like that, or what's actually gone into like the Cookie Monster that's got an engine swap, and the Love's got an engine swap, and there's a bunch of rigs all through here down over the hill that we've done a ton of work to. If you guys want to see that stuff, let us know in the comments below there, and we can go through some rigs and do some looking, or even like that tow truck that we moved with the 413 in it. Pile of work's been done to that, and you know, just stuff. But anyways, wanted to remind you guys, April 27th,
Mud Bog,
Eureka, Montana. Tekken, 9 to 1.
9 to 1.
Racing starts at 2.
At Dose.
Bring anything. If it's four-wheel drive, if it's got a seatbelt, if it's safe, if you feel safe enough to drive it, make sure you got a helmet and a fire extinguisher. If it's a higher horse rig, make sure you got a roll bar, driveline loops.
Wear your brown pants.
Wear your brown pants. Come up and race. Our top 4 classes are $1,000 for first place each. That's each class that's modified, super modified, open and X. Each wins $1,000 first. The bottom 4 classes, we bumped up the pay in them. I believe they're all sitting right about $200 for first place.
We're still highest payouts.
That's still the highest payouts in Montana.
In Montana, in the state!
Biggest.
There is bleachers there.
Cheapest race.
There's concessions. Shelby, you remember what concessions there is there?
Yes, we've got the Castaway's Coffee Hut, we've got Uncle Warren's Funnel Cakes, and we have Tacos Forever, which they will actually be there a little bit early with some breakfast burritos too. Same with the coffee truck.
So, we got food, we got bleachers, there's
But you can't bring your own
spots, there's spots where you can bring your own chairs and sit and watch. I guess we haven't for sure said it, but there's more than likely going to be a dash for cash for the kids where all your kids can line up in the mud pit and they all race through, and I think they win maybe a little bit of money, maybe some candy, maybe a little bit of both. I don't know.
We did some milkshakes one year, so Little Creek Granite and Stoneworks, thank you.
So, show up, come say hi to Sterling, come say hi to Shelby, come say hi to Wiley. Bring your favorite mud bogger, bring your family, bring your friends. It's always a good time.
And root for me when I'm going through the mud.
We'll be there. We'll be there recording, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. We're gonna record it.
So, yeah.
Put it on YouTube.
So, thank you guys for watching. Huge shout out to Interbell for sponsoring this.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Annabelle.
I'm gonna go wash this critter over here now. Well, that's not entirely true. I'm probably gonna go get that soda off my fender. That is really bothering me. Somebody should really take care of that soda on that fender over there. Right there. That soda. I can't believe people are just leaving this stuff around here. I'm gonna have to drink it all myself now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear a bunch of them in the fridge calling for help. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go save one.
Better go thank that Big Bowl Construction for that cootie.
So, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Have a wonderful weekend. One weekday, whatever day you're watching this on. And come back for more. There's always gonna be more.
Yep. Come back for thirds.